Tonk Flame by Childers is going to be played in standard tuning, and it comes out of a progression out of E major. The first chord that you need to know is an E major. You're going to have an open 6 string. Your second finger will be on the 5 string 2 fret. Your ring finger will be on the 4 string 2 fret. Your first finger will be on the 3 string 1 fret. You'll have an open 2 string and an open 1 string. So that feel right there, and really the strumming pattern for most of the song is going to be a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, with each down being given some time to decay. So you're going to be striking the first down on the 6th string, and then up, down, up on the higher register, and then the next down will be the 5 string. And it's going to involve a hammer-on. You will lift your second finger up off of the 5 string 2 fret, you'll pluck the open 5 string, and then immediately hammer your second finger down onto the 5 string 2 fret, and then up, down, up, and then go back to the 6th string. So that's the feel in the E. Sometimes live Childers will play a little lick in the beginning, something along those lines. What that is, you're using, after the first round of this E chord, like down, up, hammer, up, down, up, down, up. What that would be is move out of the E with your ring finger to the 6th string 2 fret, pluck that 6th string 2 fret, immediately slide your ring finger up to the 6th string 4 fret. Then with your first finger, you're going to put it down on the 5 string 2 fret behind your ring finger. Pluck that 5 string 2 fret, then pull off to 5 string open, and then you'll go right back to your ring finger on the 6th string 4 fret. You're going to slide it back down to the 6th string 2 fret, and then pull off your ring finger for 6th string open so that you get, and then it's kind of a quick movement. Hit, slide down, pull off, and then right back into the E major chord, so that slowly it comes together like this. And then fluid would be something like that. So after that little lick right there, the chords are pretty much just standard E major. It does this for a round of like 4 counts, I think, and then it goes to a B7. The way this B7 is going to be made is you'll move out of the E major to the B7 by really just switching your first finger and your ring fingers. Your first finger will move to the 4 string 2 fret, your ring finger comes down to the 3 string 2 fret. I'm sorry, I may have misspoken there. So your first finger is on the 4 string 1 fret. Your ring finger is on the 3 string 2 fret. Your second finger is going to remain where it was from the E chord on the 5 string 2 fret, but we're going to want to pull our pinky finger back now to the 1 string 2 fret. Now here, for that little 2-beat feel that we were getting in the E, we're going to be alternating here instead with our pick from the 5 string to the 6 string, and we'll be moving our second finger out of this B7 chord as we do it from the 5 string 2 fret to the 6 string 2 fret, like you see me doing right there. And the strumming is still down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, but each sequential down, you're moving your second finger from the 5 string 2 fret to 6 string 2 fret, and then it goes back into the E. And then you repeat the E for like 4 counts, and then it goes to an A chord. So the way the A chord will get played is an open 5 string. You use your first finger to bar the 4 string 2nd fret and the 3 string 2nd fret. Honestly, in this A, all I really hear are those 3 strings right there, but if your first finger bars the 2 string 2 fret as well, that's fine, because that's a standard A chord. But in this A chord, a lot of times you can hear a little lick that he does. That would be hit the A chord and then come back to the open 5 string, pluck that, hammer with your second finger to the 5 string 2 fret, hammer with your ring finger to the 5-string 4 fret. So you've gone 2nd finger, 5-string 3 fret, ring finger, 5-string 4 fret. But it's kind of a quick flurry. And then after your ring finger hammers down at the 5-string 4 fret, you immediately hit with your pick the 4-string 2 fret behind it, which is what you got fretted with your bar right there. So out of the E to the A, and it kind of repeats that A by going open 6th string to the A, and then comes back to the E chord, and then to the B7, and then back to the E chord. So that's a bit of a turnaround that's happening there, out of the E chord to the A chord with a little lick, back to the E chord, to the B7 chord, to the E chord. And in that B7 chord, you hear me walking that 2nd finger from the 5-string 2 fret to the 6-string 2 fret again to the E chord. And that's the end of the first verse. And then that whole thing repeats. At the end of the 2nd verse, which would end the same way, going into the chorus, sometimes what Tyler Childers does is plays an E7 here, where he's saying I'm, the word I'm. The way that E7 would get played is you could just lift your ring finger up to expose the open 4-string and just strum from like the 5-string down. But it also sometimes sounds like he might be putting his pinky finger down on the 2-string 3 fret. And you hit that once, and then it goes to an A, to a D, to an E. So the new chord here is a D. The A would be played the same as before, but the D would be an open 4-string, an open 4-string, 1st finger on the 3-string 2 fret, ring finger on the 2-string 3 fret, and your 2nd finger on the 1-string 2 fret. So you've got the A to a D to an E. And then to a B, and then right back into the E. And the 2nd time it walks up to the A by going. So out of the E, the 2nd time it will be the E chord, and then let that kind of ring, and then walk to the A by going 2nd finger to the 6-string 2 fret, and then I use my pinky to go to the 6-string 4 fret. So 6-string 2 fret, 6-string 4 fret, and then the A chord. And you've got another lick right there in that A that is almost the same as before, the little flurry walk up of it. But this time there was some acoustic version that I was watching of him play this where he did it this way. He walks it back down. So flurry to the 4-string 2 fret, and then ring finger back to the 5-string 4 fret, 1st finger to the 5-string 2 fret, and then the A chord again. A, and then the B7, Honky Tonk Flame, back to the E major. And then there's a last little riff, kind of like a lead that he does solo in the break, which is so the way that you're going to do that, it's pretty easy. You're just inside of your E major chord, and you're going to focus on mainly the 2 and 1 strings up here. So you'll hit the 2 and 1 strings open and immediately hammer on with your pinky finger to the 2-string 2 fret, and then open that up again. So you've got hammer, and then open up the 2nd string again. And then you want to hit the 3 string where your 1st finger is on the 3-string 1 fret. So we've got, after hitting the 3-string 1 fret, you'll strike the 2 and 1 strings together again and hammer on with your pinky back down into a 2-string 2 fret position. So we've got, and then you repeat that feel. So the strike and hammer to pull off open, and then the way that you do that, your first finger is on the 3-string 1 fret still, you would pluck that, pull it off to open, and then after you open it, you really want to try to mute it by either lightly putting your first finger back down on the 3-string 1 fret, not to really fret it, but just to mute the string, because we don't want that open 3-string ringing out for very long, because it basically turns the chord into an E minor, and we don't want an E minor chord. But you've got, so you pull it off and then mute it and then hit the 4-string 2 fret where your ring finger is. So that would be, and then it repeats. That's just hammer on to the 2-string 2 fret again, open, open, and then the 3-string 1 fret, and then it goes into the B chord. And finishes down into the E, and then you've got another round of like verse and chorus. And also, I think sometimes you can hear Tyler Childers do that little lick again. Oh, lastly, I should have mentioned this earlier. Sometimes in this E, you can hear in other live versions, Tyler Childers likes to put his pinky finger down on the 3-string 2 fret in the E chord, and then pick his pinky finger back up to where the first finger is on the 3-string 1 fret. Something along those lines. So those are the chords and the movements to Honky Tonk Flame by Tyler Childers. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.